Hi traders, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris, and today's video is focused on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. This is the Bitcoin versus the US dollar daily chart, and we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth day not breaking this low. That hit the moving average and price bounced at that level. With 5 days already and counting not breaking for a low, I think there's a bigger and bigger chance that, increasing chance that price will bounce and use basically this as a hook back for more upside. So what could happen is that price will then break above these particular highs and make this breakout to the upside. The upside target for the moment, well, I mean, it could break all the way and go above this high, but for the moment, we got to realize that this upside might face resistance, I should say, up in maybe around this zone right in here. We should put a fib probably from here to here, like this. 50 fib, 61.8 fib, those could be levels to think about, 14, 15,000. Now, it's not to say that price would not break above that. I'm just saying that if price does make this breakout, it doesn't have to be one straight arrow up to the next higher high, maybe at 25,000. It could make an upside. Then it depends how price responds here. Does it make a bull flag like this? Yes, then there is a continuation higher is likely. So I just want to be not too over optimistic about how much this upside could go at this moment, because this is a pretty sturdy resistance zone in the meantime. But right here, right now, if today's candle is a doji or bullish, I think a bullish break is more likely, and price will probably use this bottom as a bouncing spot. All right, and I wouldn't expect price to make a deeper retracement. I don't think that would then happen. We are keeping an eye on the MACD. The MACD lines here are still equal, but I think if today or tomorrow is a bullish candle, then that would close and narrow. Once again, for those that know my time pattern rule, 5 to 6 days are crucial. So today or tomorrow is very important with regard to whether price will make a continuation lower like it did here. At this moment, that does not seem likely. All right, 4-hour chart, we can see at this moment that we can correct this trend line a little bit, and that's an important trend line. A good 4-hour candlestick, bullish candle that closes near the high with a decent volatility, decent size, could be the confirmation or trigger of a bullish breakout to the upside. If for whatever reason today or tomorrow price still breaks through this support trend line and these bottoms, then there could be an unexpected bearish continuation, but I don't think that will happen. All right, if price might go sideways for a bit longer, that could happen, but ultimately at this moment a bullish break seems the most likely. All right, Ethereum is more or less the same. We can count the daily candles. You see, it's the same. This is the fifth candle as well. Price bounced off the 61.8 fib, as you can see, at around 70.75. And I think that this too could be a bouncing spot for Ethereum, and basically you could use the same trend line for this breakout to the upside. We could use the same trend line, or roughly the same for a potential break to the downside. But it does look better for upside at this moment. Even the downside break here, still keep in mind that price has a bottom in here and price might find support still lower. So I would not trust the break to the downside as much. If it does break to the upside, there is less resistance on Ethereum than Bitcoin. All right, we do have, of course, the top to deal with, but it is a little bit, the structure is more bullish. So I do think that if Ethereum breaks this resistance, this triangle to the upside, that there is a higher chance price will test the top quicker, and there's a higher chance that the top will get broken quicker. And the target would be the -272 target. Unfortunately, I cannot scroll down enough, but it should be, I would assume, let's put it a little bit lower to see. It should be around 1600. All right, so 1500 is a round level as well, but that's a potential target there. Last but not least, Ripple versus the US dollar as well. And on Ripple, I expected price to retrace deeper to the 61 or 78.6 fib. And you can see that Bitcoin also made a pretty deep retracement, 78. Ethereum basically retraced shallower. Let me see. Ethereum missed the 61.8 fib by a little bit, so the difference is not that much. But anyhow, 61.8 fib bounce after this bounce. So we had a bounce at the long-term moving average. Price made a pullback and then respected the 61.8 fib. Again, this is day 5. Price has broken out of this bearish channel, so could therefore this be a pullback? Yes, it could. We got to be aware though that it is kind of making a bear flag pattern right now. So for me, probably key things are this: if Ripple does break this support trend line, I would be a little bit cautious of upside. I don't think it will be that great for upside anymore. It could be that these deeper fibs still hold, but the bearish pressure would then be pretty strong, and I would be cautious of upside. If, however, price manages to break, I would say probably above this resistance zone right here, then a bullish breakout is probably going to happen as well, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the upside target, I think, is the 272 target and the minus 61.8 target. You can see that the target, I mean, it could go beyond that. It's just that for the moment, Ripple has made a much larger pullback than Ethereum. So the structure of Ethereum looks more bullish. Ripple and Bitcoin do have kind of, I would say, resistance levels to be aware of when we have the breakout, and that those levels could pause price and make it stop at about halfway mark, such as 230 on Ripple. More free analysis and material, of course, on our website, elitecurrency.com. Please, would appreciate any share, likes, and subscribes after watching this video, and wish you all great trading. Cheers.